Well, good morning guys. It's another episode here on Ohio Richlands. It is now the 1st of April and it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have a few fertilizing contracts to do and we have a spraying contract. Now with this one we had to rent the sprayer from the farmer, which reduced the contract by quite a large amount. But hopefully we still make a good profit off it. Now we do need herbicide for it, so we need to purchase some of that. We also need put some feed in with the chickens. The grass is getting quite low with this sheep in the new pen, so we'll need to do something about that, even though we can't really just now. The cows, we need to give another load of TMR. We could probably top up some straw first, and we need to rent a tanker, or we could wait until tomorrow maybe and rent a tanker and take that milk down to the dairy. We can also get rid of, oh, it's not there, the manure. Where's the manure? Here. So we've got 20,000 litres of manure. We need to get rid of that. We've also put in sorghum here, which you can see is now growing. So there's only one fertilization stage here on our sorghum and on the sugarcane field down in field 13. So we need to put down some manure there. If there's not enough, we're just going to hit the rest of it with a fertilizer because it's quite expensive to rent the distributor for the slurry tanker. In here, I think we've only got 4 pallets of clothes, which I was hoping for more, but you know, it was the same as last year. We thought we'd have plenty, but by the time we bought the new sheep and got them up to speed where they were actually, now they're producing a good amount per day. And it's obviously the time we need to sell the clothes, and because the production only works at a certain speed, we can't push through as much. But now having this other sheep pen there, we're going to have enough between now and next year that we can really produce a lot of fabric and turn it into clothes. Because we emptied this, I think it was yesterday, and in just 8 hours, because it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, we've got almost 600 litres of wool. So by next year, these guys are going to be producing a massive amount. That is the plan anyway. Looking down here, we stopped the silage because there wasn't any left. But I don't think we're going to do any more silage. I don't know if it's going to make a difference because obviously we're getting about $9,000 a day in the banking thing. I noticed it was $9,000 a day roughly from the biogas plant. But we've obviously got what's in here left, and we also have a lot of them bales left. But if we get rid of them too quick, that means that grass we've planted over in the field behind the shed there, we're going to have to turn some of that into silage, and obviously we need it for grass because this sheep, they take a lot of grass. We're still in red, and we have been in red for several days now, and I want to try and get out of that. But this is ready to harvest. It's only 50% fertilized, but there's a 75% yield bonus. And I know with this section here that we do get 1 bale of grass. So we're going to do that today, as well as sell the clothes that we do have. Because the best price is $10,232, and we've got $10,532. And that's at the campground restaurant, which is just behind our shed there. So that's first on the list, but before that we need to go and get a worker set off on this tractor, and we also need to get fertilizer for it as well. So we're going to run down to the shop with this, buy some fertilizer. We also need to buy some herbicide and get out to the field and get these contracts started. So I'll set these guys, this guy and there's going to be one on the sprayer as well. We're going to set them off on the contract, get them going. And then we will come back up here and take the 7R and the trailer and go and get the clothes, load them up, and then head over to the campground restaurant, which is just in there, and sell the clothes. We're only going to get about 40,000, but all of that 40,000 is going to go in towards paying the loan off because we don't need the money just now. We're through winter, the contracts are coming in, there's, you know, we're not going to struggle for cash now. So we've got just under 60,000 in the bank. The 40,000 that comes in from the clothes is just paying off loans. And then we can get some fertilising done on our own fields with the manure spreader, and we'll just see where we end up. So let's get on with it. Well, $16,880 later. That wasn't all for the one thing though. It just combined it all, I don't know why. But this is herbicide, and they're $2,400 per IBC, but they're 2,000 litres in the IBC, which isn't too bad. And then obviously our solid fertilizer, which I think was about 5,000 for the 4 bags. But 3 bags should fill it, maybe just shy. Yeah, just shy. I'll just top it up there, so 3,900 now. Right, we'll go and set this guy off on a job and come back down. We'll get this guy all filled up ready. In fact, we'll probably fill this up now so it's ready and send them both off together. It would be amazing to have one of these, but it's just the cost alone is absolutely enormous. I am wanting a sprayer. That is something I'm looking at, but not right now, because obviously they are a ridiculous cost. A normal sprayer, maybe yes. We were looking for this one, but obviously a 28 meter work width, and it's 7 miles an hour. Oh, this is a really small capacity, 4,200 litres. Yeah, but the one we really want is this Hardy Rubicon 9000. A 15 mile an hour work width, working speed, and a 48.5 meter working width. Almost 50 meter work width. So this is the one we have just now rented, 15 mile an hour working speed with a 36 meter working width. But this is, oh, I've just realised as well, this one's only 4,200 litres, and this one's 9,000 litres. But yeah, almost $500,000, which we really can't afford right now. But that is the go-to. I thought if I'm buying a sprayer, I'm going to buy the one that does it all and the one we need, so we're only buying it once. Right, I'll get these guys set up ready, we'll get them out to the fields, and we'll do a little montage of that while we spread our own fields with manure and get the clothes sold. I don't think you could get that close to finishing a field and run out of fertilizer at the same time it says field complete. So we're just going to go and get that contract done. Field 19, which is that one, $8,748. Field 27, $14,649. And then this one was $32,457, but it was $7,693 to lease the sprayer, which I didn't think was too bad considering it was quite an expensive bit of equipment. So $25,534 for that one. So now we're up at $90,682, and we've still got to go and sell the clothes, and I was actually looking earlier, chocolate as well. Farm shop $2,064. So we're only $100 per 1,000 litres off of its May sell price, and we have a few pallets sitting there. So I think that's going to be next on the cards. That and the clothes, we'll get all that piled up and taken to the correct sell points and see what we end up with, and then pay off a bit of that loan. So let's get that done now. Right, now we're down here. We're halfway through into making another clothes pallet, but there is 4 there. And there's 4, 7 here of the chocolate. So now I need to see which one is the better price. So farm shop for the chocolate. Closes campground restaurant. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay. The chocolate, there's $30 per 1,000 litres. So, what's that, about 150 odd dollars difference? Yeah, I think this one's the priority one because there's $500 per 1,000 litres. So that's an extra $2,000 by going to the campground restaurant. Yeah, we're going to take it all to the campground restaurant then. Let's go and grab the telehandler. We'll take these few over first. Yes, there's 569 litres left. Which means, because we've got all that sheep producing wool now at a good rate, the spinnery's still going creating fabric, and there's still some fabric in this tailor shop creating clothes pallets. That means it's going to be pretty much non-stop production between now and next April, which means we're going to have a bumper year next year when it comes to selling off our clothes. I get 2 pallets at once, do you reckon? Is that maybe pushing it? It does take 2 pallets, but then sometimes it just doesn't want to, or it falls off, or... Well, we've got them. So yeah, clothes next year is going to be fantastic. We know that. Oh. Go on. Here we go. So we've got these 4 here. And we have 7 chocolate pallets. So it should be quite a good payday. And then whatever I think combined chocolate and clothes, whatever that amounts to, I think we should just put in towards the loan. Because we have 90,000 as it is before we've sold anything. These pallets can be awkward sometimes. There we go. So yeah, I'll get this loaded up and we'll see you over at the sell point. Well, here we are at the sell point, so let's see how much we make. Hopefully we can do this in a oneer. $56,025. Wow. That's brilliant. So now we can pay back, we're going to pay back about 60,000 of the loan, I think. There's no point in doing 54,000 because you can only do it in $5,000 amounts. I hate coming in here head first. For some reason it's always just a pain to come back out again. But yeah, that's that sold. So now the next job is to get the manure out onto our fields. We need to do the sorghum that we planted not long ago. Well, actually this morning. Once the sorghum's done, we need to put in put manure. I'm stuck on that fence and there's a guy there. No! Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, he's still there. There we go. Right, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here. Yeah, the back axle on that trailer isn't a steering axle. I don't think. No, it's not a steering axle, but the trailer turns like it is. I don't know why, it's weird that. Right, we need to get, well, park this in the yard somewhere. We'll get the manure spreader going to our fields. We will take a load of slurry. Oh no, we can't because it's still full. I was going to take slurry down to the biogas plant, but it's still working through that first load we put in, I think, so. Or second load, I can't remember how much loads it went in there now. Anyway, we need to get that manure spreader on, get that done, and we also need to cut this bit of field here, because that will give us one whole bale that we can use for the sheep, because they are, oh, we've still got, oh, I thought we had no bales left. We took that up from the shop as well earlier. Yeah, I thought we had no bales left. So this is a 6,500, that's a 5,000 litre. Right, so we're not completely stuck just now. Although it would be beneficial to actually get a bit more grass here. Just in case. Hang on a minute. No, it's the tractor that needs repaired. So we need to look into doing that as well. But we'll go and get this filled up. We need the telehandler back here. I didn't think about that one. Right, I'll have to wander down to the store, or behind the store anyway, over to our sugar mill, and go and bring back the telehandler to load this in. So, I'll head down and get that done. In fact, what does the biogas need? It needs manure, but I don't want to keep changing the back of that trailer. Slurry, it could use a bit of slurry, but there's no point in that because then that means traction tankers down there. We've got 30,000 litres of digestate. I don't know how much it holds, but looking at that, the bar's not even barely moved and we've got 30,000 litres. So this could well hold 1,000,000 litres. We can't really use it just now, because obviously to use digestate we need to have the distributor for the back of this slurry tanker. But hopefully that comes up in the sale, we can get that. Anyway, I'll get down and get this telehandler, we'll get some fertilizing done on our own fields with our manure, and get that grass field, well, I say field now, it was a field but it's our yard now, get the little grass bit in the middle of our yard done, cut and baled up and given to the new sheep pen. So it keeps them topped up because they are really far into the red bar. Then we'll get a TMR mix made after we run straw through the mixer, because they need to be topped up with straw. And that should be it for today. So we'll see you in a little bit once we've done some of this stuff. well, we're just emptying this trailer here. That should fill up the sheep pen quite a bit. Just double check. So we've almost got 30,000 litres of water now. Perfect. We just noticed this in the sale as well. That would be perfect for us, obviously, for feeding or taking the water out to the sheep here in this new pasture. And it also means we can move the milk down from our dairy, well, from our cow pen down to the dairy in town. So I think I'm going to buy that, but it does mean we need a truck. I have spoken to the dealership and they have said that they can give us a deal with this Anthem. I do have all of these ones here, the TLX Phoenix, but after the last time using it, I don't know if I'd want to get it again, even, you know, we've just sold it not long ago. So I thought we'd try the in-game one. I did want this Volvo. They don't have any at the moment, so it would be this Anthem, and what they would do is, whatever the total cost is, they could split it over 6 monthly payments, which is about $20,000 a month or so. It's about $121,000 the way we want it. So I think I'm going to go for that as well. But first of all, we need to take this tanker down to the store to get it sold, and then see if we can purchase the trailer there and then, the tanker, and then see if we can work out a deal for this Mack Anthem as well. So I'll head down, get that done. Everything's kind of up to date here. We have also thought about our forage wagon, which is just inside that shed there. It's not really worth much, it's only about $12,000, and brand new it's about $120,000. I don't know if it does need repaired or not, I'd have to check that. That might give us a little bit of value back, but we did buy it at a discounted price anyway, it was used. I don't know if we're going to use it, because we've got the baler, and all we need is a bale wrapper, and we can keep silage bales as and when we need. It saves opening the pit and having it open all year, because it does take quite a while to get through that, and I think the bales we've got left would last us quite a long time. Anyway, we'll head down there, get this sold, see if we can order that truck and pick up the trailer. So we'll see you in just a minute. Well, that's us here. We're just going to repaint it, which is $348. Repair it $5. So $6,585 in total. So I'll just sell that, and then we can go in and purchase the tanker. I don't know if we want to change the colour. Depends. How much is it? Oh, 4,000 for chrome. Black free? I don't know, silver or black? That's stainless, isn't it? I think stainless. Oh. Stainless I think will do fine. Rims are chrome. I don't know if it's more expensive for anything else. Yeah, I'll just keep it chrome. So there we go, $23,739. Purchase that. Now we just need to go in and, well, we'll make the first monthly payment for the truck and say we're going to go ahead with it. It's probably going to be ready tomorrow, I would think, but we will go in and find out. So we'll see you guys in just a second. Well, that's us just left the dealership now. The truck has been ordered, and as you can see, we've made the first payment of $20,250. So another 5 payments and that truck is all paid off, and ours. So they have ordered it. It should be here tomorrow, so fingers crossed. There's nothing really much to do today. Everything has been topped up. You've just seen the TMR being made, the grass bale made and put into the sheep pen. The sheep have plenty of water to last till tomorrow, so we don't need to try and get that trailer up here today to give the sheep any more water. So I think that's going to be it for today. We're just going to go home and rest, wake up tomorrow, see if any new contracts come through. I know there is one fertilizing contract, but it's only worth about $1,000 and it's the other side of the map completely, so it doesn't really make sense to go and do that one little one. So I think we're just going to jump into tomorrow and see what it has. So, see you then. Well, here we go. It's the next day, and we'll just check. We do have a big contract on field 8 for fertilizing. So we do have our own fertilizer spreader. I think we need to go and grab some bags of fertilizer as well, but it's worth almost $40,000. That's 2 payments, almost, for that truck. So we're going to accept that contract. That little one's still there for that field. If it's still there later on today and we've got time, I think I'll just do it. Get out of the way. We did stop the cotton yesterday because there was only 90 litres left. Again, with the clothes, I wasn't sure how much it took overnight, so I'm just going to activate that again until that gets down to around 100 litres left as well. Oh, manure went out as well. I never noticed that one. So it's still doing the slurry. We've got 31,000 litres now, almost 32,000 litres of digestate, but again, we do need that distributor to use that, so I don't want to use it just yet because I think all of our fields, they should be fertilised. As far as I know, grass is coming on well. Ah, we have weeds in our other field. Right, okay, so we need a second application down on our field 13, and we also have weeds growing in it. So that's not ideal. We're going to have to do something about that, and I don't have a sprayer. There's not one in the sale, is there, by chance? No. Okay. Let's see, where are sprayers? It's just getting one, because I don't know if the weeds have much effect on it. But I think we'd have to do something. Because it's only sugarcane, so I don't think... That's a 28 metre work width. What's this one? 24. And they're all very expensive. This is the cheapest one then. So what would this be? Biggest one's extra 14,000. Jeez. To delete it, it's 2,000 to lease it. Plus we need herbicide. Oh me. Oh well, I think we're just going to jump into this tractor now. We have quite a bit of wool sitting as well, actually. So there's 40,000 litres of milk. When that truck arrives, we can take it back up here and get that milk down to the dairy as well. So they've got 1,300 litres and they have 955. They are catching up. These guys are 12 months old and these are 4 months old. But just the sheer amount of them we've got compared to these. Yeah, they're catching up really quickly, which is good. We can maybe do that later on today. We'll take the wool down to the spinnery and see if we can get that production going again. Because the more we can get done now, the more pallets of clothes we have for next year. I don't know if we have any fertilizer. Let's check. I'm probably going to sell that as well, our forage wagon, because we don't use it. In fact, we haven't really used it since we filled that pit up. We used it once when we bought the other pit, and that was it. We've never used it again, so it's kind of pointless sitting here. Well, we do have 2 bags of fertilizer here, but that's definitely not going to be enough to cover field 8 because it is the biggest one in the map, so I'm definitely going to have to go and buy some more. What else have we got there? Lime, some eggs, and that's mineral feed. We've got... Oh, we have herbicide here. How much have we got? 509 litres. I don't even know how much it would take to do our own field. Well, we could maybe do that later on. If we've already got herbicide, then we're kind of halfway there. I don't know. I don't think I've got any more bags up here actually of fertilizer. Because we don't have the greenhouse now, so we just kind of use it at the store as we need it. Yeah, I'll head down there. I'll maybe use what I've got in here first, see what I can get done with that field, maybe even part of a headland pass, and then we'll go and grab some more from the store and kind of finish off that contract and collect the almost $40,000. Hopefully by that time the truck's here and we can go and get the milk done as well. So let's crack on. Well, I've just realised something here. The clothes at the farm shop is $10,192 and the best price is $10,029. So we've still got time to put a pallet of clothes in. We need 300 litres more, and obviously it's 2 fabric to 1 clothes, so we'll need 600 litres. So we need a little bit more fabric. That one is almost a full pallet, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump in here, take the telehandler, and we're going to grab all the wool from here, take it down, and hopefully get it through the production as quick as possible. Get 1 pallet of clothes. Even if it's just the 1 pallet, it's better than we've got just now. It's an extra 10,000 in the bank, and it just helps us out a bit just now. I don't know where the telehandler is. It was down here, wasn't it? Yes. Right, we'll get this loaded up, get it down into the production, and get it started. Well, our new truck is over there. There we go, it's the ramps now. Just run across. I'm just away to go and pick up some fertilizer because I think that guy's going to need it pretty soon. There we go. It's quite small compared to the tanker. But it's here. And the next 5 payments we make, that will be ours as well. So we are getting there very slowly, but it is happening. Right, I'm going to go and order these bags of fertilizer and get them loaded up. So we'll see you over at the field to fill up the worker. Well, here we are. First start of our new truck. 0 hours as well, so brand new from factory. And it is automatic. Oh well, that's what it's going to have to be. Right, we'll take this up to our farm. And then get all the milk from the dairy, down to the dairy. Not very good to see out of. Right, let's go over at the farm, do a little time lapse, and we'll get this stuff into the dairy. Well, I think that will do for this episode. We have expanded a little bit, we have a new truck and new trailer, so that is brilliant. The throttle seems to be sticking again, or if I say throttle I mean brake or reversing. That was close. Yeah, so I'm going to have to maybe strip the pedals apart again and do the same thing I did last time. Hopefully it solves the issue, if not then we're going to need to look at something new. But I'll wind my way past this trailer, fill up with milk, and that would be one of the first jobs I think for the next episode. Unless something else comes up. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.